Me listening to Van Morrison. Yeah, me, eh? Good music is good music. Let's put it soft before YouTube does his stuff to me. Van, you can't get tickets to this guy's concert, man. Like $200-300. Well worth it, eh? What a performer, what a musician. Right. What's a vegan channel doing talking about Van Morrison? You guys know me. I'm all over the place. What's on my mind is coming into your mind. Sorry. Yeah, so let's start off. This channel, when it comes to running, normally focuses on 3-4 runners: Mo, Bikili, Eliud, Wilson. Whoever breaks the world record is getting it. Mo, yay! Hats off to Mo. Congratulations, Mo Farah, and his PB at the Great North Run. Respect. I can respect that. Good race. Lovely race. Almost got dropped. It was kind of like the same race that he got from, what was that guy's name when he won the Great North Run the first time, if you guys remember that. Mike Keegan dropped him. Same pace, same sort of distance. Dropped him, and then next thing, Mo was back in touch. But that race, I was a bit suspicious about it because Mike slowed down. He looked over his shoulder. Mo caught up. I don't know. I wasn't happy with that race. But since then, I think me and Mo, we've kind of like made up. I've begged him to take me back. Well, yeah. Went back on all fours, and what do you know? Mo gives me a PB, and I shut my mouth up. So well done to Mo, and well done to his wife as well. 1 hour 42 minutes for her half marathon. What a change around for her. Hard training pays off. I want to thank you guys for all the comments you posted on my last video about Bikili in the Berlin Marathon. Thank you. I've been trying to respond to as many as I can. Hey, we just have to wait and see, eh? We just have to wait and see what he's gonna do. I'm just glad he's back, and I'm glad that he's thinking about his PB. So listen to the horse, not the flies around the horse's ass. We wait and see. It's gonna be an exciting month in marathon running. So we got the Berlin, we got the Chicago Marathon coming up where Mo is gonna be in again. And I actually like Mo's training partner, Abdi. It's great that Mo has also formed his own running team, the Mudane running team out there in Ethiopia. I think the only thing I have against Abdi is maybe he holds his head a bit back and he chops his stride just a bit. It's kind of like the same height with Mo, but if you look at Mo's stride length, maybe Mo's got longer thigh bones, longer legs, so his stride length, Mo's gait is just beautiful. Mo's going to be one to watch, definitely one to watch. I don't know when he's coming back to the track, what he's going to do on the track, but he's going to be up against some big guns, the Kajalkas of this world, the Teferas, who's the other one? The one that starts with a B. And not to mention the Ingebrigtsens. Will they be up against Mo? There's been a change of guard since Mo has left, isn't there? Barega. Yeah, that's the guy I was thinking about. Yeah, there's new boys on the scene. Why? Moving on from Bikili's marathon. Why do you think the Ingebrigtsens have said yes to taking part in the 2-hour challenge? Why? I mean, why? I just don't get it. Let me tell you what I don't like about what Bikili's become. Not Bikili. Kipchoge. Too corporate. They've made him too corporate. I liked my quiet, humble Kipchoge. I liked that guy. But you know what? Kipchoge being Kipchoge, he has to share his success. I understand that. With the other runners. So I guess I've always thought that Iten and Eldoret one day is gonna become a town, big town. It's not gonna be like how it first was, and that's what happens to towns, isn't it? Everybody wants to be successful, and then do you remember? Let's cut to B-roll here so you don't get bored of looking at my face. Yeah, do you remember Mount Everest, right? Mount Everest was once like a remote area, and then next thing you know, somebody succeeded in climbing it, and then next thing you know, the next man wants to do it, and the next man, and then there's base camp. And then after that, I heard that the Chinese government was going to build a road all the way up to base camp or whatever. I don't know, but there was a road going there into a remote area. That just throws away the remoteness for me. I lose interest after that when mankind just spoils what's natural. That's the same sort of feeling I have for I-10 and Eldoret. You know, gone are the days where it was just a hard work, the scarcity of resources and funds and food and trainers and equipment and scientific stuff and gadgets, and they just came and kicked our butts. Us who have all those scientific gadgets and tracks and stuff like that. Now all that is there. You know, they've got properly built athletic villages. We see Global Sports Communication has built a village for all these athletes, and no doubt this new sponsor that Eliud's with, INEOS, what does that stand for? What company? Is he a billionaire? The guy that's sponsoring the Breaking Two thing. He's gonna pump money in there, and so will the NN running team. It's changed now. It's not gonna be, by the time I decide to go out there, I'm gonna be like, I might as well form my own training camp out in Zimbabwe, eh? I already have the property. It's just left the final dots. Saeed, by the way, shot off back to Ethiopia. And yes, I'm still gonna bring you guys a video about the first time he went out to Ethiopia. Saeed has to give me the go-ahead once I'm finished editing the stuff, if he's happy with it, and I don't get to see him that often anymore. Yeah, so I don't like what's become of Eliud. Too corporate, but I understand that it's got to be done. Nothing against that. I like how Bikili is quiet. You only get a message from Bikili now and then. I like that. But you know, it's good for the sport, and but so yeah, you guys answer me. Why? What do you think about the team that has been selected to be the pacemakers for Eliud? Yay or nay? I'm gonna give it a nay. A nay to 60 to 70% of the runners. No. 30 to 40% of the runners that are there. The rest I like. I like that he's still got his Kenyan brothers in there. In fact, if I had it my way, I'd only have his Kenyan partners that he's been training with from day one in there. I mean, who else better? It's just so obvious. Who else better than the guys that have been training with him at Breaking Two training program pace? Who else? I don't know. Who else do I want to go to army with than the soldiers on my side? I don't know. So why the Ingebrigtsens? Why that Australian runner? Why? I don't know. It's got to be a money thing. Answer me down below. What do you guys think? Should the other runners that haven't trained with Eliud be his pacemakers or not? Same like, you know, the first break into. I had that same problem with it. I don't know. Who am I? Who am I? You know, one of the runners I do like in Eliud's camp, it's Gideon Korir. I like that guy. I can't wait for them to release him off his leash. I think he's been domestic in cycling. They call you a domestic. Chris Froome was a domestic to Bradley Wiggins. Remember that? Lance was domestic in Motorola for a while as well. And you receive your orders. You're told what to do. And you got to deliver that. But what I like about Gideon is his running style. I personally, I like it more than I like Eliud's running style. Not that there's anything wrong with Eliud's style. It's just that Gideon's style, I think, is better. Nature has given him and provided him longer limbs, longer frame, better running angles. They don't show much of him in your marathon races, but when you watch him train, like in my London Marathon videos, he always catches my eye. Yes, I'm focused on Eliud because you guys all want to see Eliud, but out of the corner of my eye while I'm riding on the bike, this guy is cutting shapes, and my eye is just drawn to him all the time. He holds his hands nice and high, tucked in. He's just a beautiful runner. You just need to hear him strike the ground. Yeah, you need to watch him flow right up close. I mean, I'm like 2, 3, 4, 5 meters away from him at slow pace, medium pace, and at full flow, full pelt when they come into the end of their training session as well. And I remember seeing him the first time I seen him pace make Eliud. I even made a video about it. I was like, ooh, the hell, that knee cometh uppeth. Strike, thud, ta, 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 ta. And it's once he strikes the ground, it's his time spent in the air. And then he kind of has like a whiplash action. And who will agree with me on this? There's a running channel that will agree with me on this. I'll put it across the screen now. Just give me more work to do. I know you'll agree with me on this because him and I have made several videos on this. It's the head bob, back and forth, yeah. And it's the side-to-side action that you gotta have, which Michael Johnson was against Usain Bolt doing, but guess who holds the 100-meter record? And I made a video about that again years ago. So yeah, Gideon, for me, if they would just take him off his leash, I would love to see him. I know, I think his personal best is like a 2:08. But if they'd release him, somebody that's been training with Eliud at 2-hour barrier pace, he's gonna do big things. You know what I mean? Now, of course, he'd need a confidence and psychological battle to, you know, believe in himself now. But it would be nice to see them release him. Yeah, so you guys let me know what you think down below about Eliud's paces. That's what this video is all about. Also, do you think that there should be rules about the trainers that are being used? You know, like in boxing. You know what I mean? There's a little bit of unfairness, I think, going on. I think Adidas, Puma, Nike need to be regulated, man. It's just unfair. If we look at the trainers that Gabriel Selassie used to do the 205. I still got a pair because I love them. They were bright yellow, black Adidas, but hardly any sole on them. And then I looked at what Wilson was using, and then you get the Nike boys. That shoe looks so chunky, and I've seen a video where somebody's doing a test and they put it on a drum, all the trainers on a drum, and bend them and then let them go, and most of the trainers land like in the same spot, but the Nike one just went boing, boing, boing. Is that fair? Should it not all be like the same weight and get the referee to check? And you know what I mean? Like in cycling, no motorized stuff. You know? If you need me to make a video on ways I think people are cheating these days besides beetroot juice, which I don't mind them taking, actually. It's the world we live in. It's sport. Let me know down below. Anyway, yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Van's still doing his thing. Anyway, youngster, what you know about Van Morrison? Huh? Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Boom, boom, boom. Tell it everywhere you go. Come on, my brother.